back, everybody, to another edition of the Raw Recap with yours truly, the Drip King, Jimmy Baby. And as always, I'm brought to you by Wrestlebuddy.com. By now, y'all should know the deal. I'm here to get you guys in and out as fast as possible to save you as much time as I possibly can. So we're going to jump right into the show. If you heard anything about Survivor Series, if you watch Survivor Series, you know that tonight is all about finding that golden egg. Vince McMahon wants his $100 million golden egg that was a gift from The Rock, and he wants it right now. The show starts with him and Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce in the office having a little meeting, and he says, "Where you guys at? What do you know? What's the deal?" They don't have a clue. They said, we don't have anything. And this man says, if you don't have anything by the end of this show, you're fired. He didn't say it like that. He just said, you gone. We ain't getting the old Vince McMahon of old. But that's what he told them. They said, okay, we're gonna get on it, and they leave. And that just takes us right into the next segment. We get Vince, he's mad, the camera pans out. Vince is on TV. It's a little bit weird, it's been a while, but that's what's happened. That's the beginning of the show. Next segment coming in, we get Randy Orton. He in the back, and he's talking, having a little interview, and he says he's worried. He hasn't seen Riddle since last night. He goes, it's not like him to miss a match. And just right in the middle of the interview, you see Randy Orton just looking off like, what's he looking at? It's Riddle. Here comes Riddle. He's got the Randy Orton goatee, glued, taped something on his face. He's got his hair pulled up. He goes, you wanted me to be more like Randy Orton? I'm more like Randy Orton. I don't know how Randy Orton keeps it in, how he doesn't just bust out laughing, because man, this was hilarious. Orton tried to say, I don't want you to be like me. I just want you to take my tendencies. And Riddle's like, I got this, bro. Hit Randy's music. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. Out comes Riddle, and Orton's behind him. Riddle looks ridiculous. He's wearing Randy Orton black trunks. He's got the Randy Orton sleeves cut off, vest, jacket, whatever you want to call it. He looks ridiculous, and it is gold. Matt Riddle is gold, man, and I'm telling you, this stuff is just comedy at its finest. It's the best thing that they have going on Raw, and the fact they've kept it going this long, and there's still so much more they can do with it is fantastic. But we get down to the ring. He's facing Dolph Ziggler. It's nice. I don't know if we've seen this match before. That's always a plus. Out comes Ziggler. They have a very good match. It's worth your time. Watch it. The Jimmy Baby match rating scale, of course it's going to be 5 stars because it's a good match. That's how I do things. If it's good, it's 5. If it's not good, it's 0. Maybe even -1. I don't know. But it's a good match. Riddle picks up the victory here. Good for him. He needs some. He takes a lot of pinfalls. It's nice to see him get some victories under his underneath him. After the match, Bobby Roode comes in with a little bit of afterbirth. Before he can get on him though, here comes Orton. He kicks him, and he ends up hitting Bobby Roode with the Bro Derek, which was a nice little touch. Because Riddle, I forgot to mention this, he ends up winning the match when he RK Bro out of nowhere. That's right, it's the RK Bro now. That's Riddle's words, not mine. It's a nice victory, nice opening match. The show's starting off real good, which is a good thing, because last week's was kind of, it was a decent show. It wasn't a good go-home show, so we get in the after show Survivor Series, and it's starting off right. After that, there's no time to breathe, because out comes Becky Lynch. Between that, we get a backstage segment where people just throwing stuff left and right, looking into things, slapping each other, looking for the egg. Because I guess I missed this part. If they find an egg, they get a world title shot against Big E at the end of the night. So everyone's just like scrambling. They gotta find that egg. R-Truth goes in the women's shower. Egg's not in there. No, it's not. It's not in there, R-Truth. Don't do that again. Sorry about that. Back to the regular scheduled program. We got Becky Lynch coming out to cut a promo. She talking ish about every single female on that roster. And she talking ish about every single one of these fans who decided they wanted to boo the ladies when they're out there trying to do their thing. And it's a great promo. It's not her best work. You can take it or leave it this week. I'll be honest, Love Becky, but this is a take it or leave it promo. She'll be back later though with some fire. I'll get that later though. After that, it's kind of weird. You have Bianca Belair come out after Becky. And it's weird because Bianca comes out and she starts cutting a promo. 2 promos from the ladies back to back. Just seems kind of odd, but it is what it is. But that's not all Bianca's doing because she's setting up for a match with Tamina. Rematch alert. Don't watch it. You don't have to. You saw it last week. Nothing new. The only thing different this week is Natty attacks her afterward. Natty's there because everyone's there because of the egg situation. A lot of people involved, but Natty attacks her and then leaves. Bianca's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And then here comes Doudrop to finish her off. Slam, drop. Bianca's out. Doudrop ends up leaving with Tamina and Natty. Arms locked up, just doop, 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 doop. End of the segment. The segment after was much better than the match, and it was much better than the promo that led up to the match. That's the only part that you don't even need to watch out. I just told you what happened. It's nothing special. So on to the next part. We're supposed to be getting a Seth freaking Rollins match with Finn Balor. Oh my goodness. This is a week after we got Kevin Owens and Finn Balor. What did we do to deserve this? Unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Before the match can even start, Rollins is out there. He's gloating. He's talking about, "I did it by myself. I was the sole survivor of Team Raw. I'm the one that brought us the victory." Before he can finish, out comes Finn to interrupt him. Seth doesn't take kindly to that, and he attacks him. Bam, bam. They get into a fight. Seth has the advantage because he tapped him early. He drops him on that barricade, brings him in, he stomps him. He ends up hitting with steps on the outside at some point too. He goes to leave. They're checking on Finn. Seth comes back. Stomp again. And then he's laughing. Only like Seth does. And I'll point this out. Seth Rollins is completely over in this crowd. They are singing his theme song in the middle of him doing things. It's fantastic. Seth Rollins is the man. My inspiration. The Drip God, Drip King. Kind of like brothers. But a little touch to add in here as Seth Rollins leaving. Some crazy deluded fan tried to attack him. Seth put him in a guillotine. The refs came, broke it all up, hand him over to NYPD. Bye-bye, buddy. You going to jail. I hope they pin him to the wall. That's unexcusable for the fans to keep doing this nonsense. But he got what he deserved. He gonna get more, and he deserves that too. Back to the show. We come back from that, and let me check these notes. Oh, one of my favorite parts of the show. Sami Zayn is on Monday Night Raw, which I've been begging for since before the draft. Unfortunately, it's not forever, but it was nice to see him. And he's in a segment with Vince McMahon saying, "Hey, if I give you a hint, if I tell you what the egg is, I get a title shot." It's like, yes. Sami's doing what Sami does. Master with his promo work, segment work, all that stuff. Sami's master of it. I got it. I think I know who it is. I'm gonna bring him to you, and I'm gonna get that title shot. And it's like, go. So he does that. After that, we come out, and the Street Profits are coming out. They got a bag. Don't know what's in the bag. We cut the commercial. Come back from commercial. We ain't going to the match yet. We got Kevin Owens in the back. He's now looking for the egg. He gets interviewed. He said, "I don't care about what happened last night. Doesn't matter to me. I'm worried about this egg. I don't know where it's at, but if I can find it, I want that title shot. But whoever does have the egg, I'm interested in knowing what's going on with that, and I'm going to keep my eye on it." It's a little prelude to what happens later in the evening, but I will get to that later. We go to the match. The Street Profits, as I said, came to the ring. They are taking on AJ and Omos, which is great. They've been teasing for a few weeks, almost destroying them. We got a little bit of it at the Battle Royal at Survivor Series where Omos just completely dominated everybody. But there was a moment then there with the Street Profits, specifically Montez Ford. This is a decent match, nothing special. Omos is still a little bit restricted, but he's still a presence. He's still got that it factor. The match is worth your attention if you got the extra time. You don't got to go out of your way to watch it. It ends with a disqualification. Of course it does. But it's not what you think it is because the Street Profits take the bag, they got a fire extinguisher, and they spray AJ and Omos. Kind of weird because usually you find the fire extinguishers under the ring. I don't know why you're bringing out a duffel bag, but they did. That's what happened. We're going to prolong this feud, which I'm all for. It's entertaining, and I like feuds that don't revolve around titles. It's nice. It means they're actually putting forth some kind of effort. So I'm looking forward to more of that. After that, what we got here on the notes. Oh yeah, Rhea and Nikki are putting the tag titles on the line against Carmella and Queen Zelina. This match was, I think they fought a few weeks ago. I don't remember. I know they've been fighting singles matches. I'm pretty sure they fought a few weeks ago in which Zelina won. That's what happened. Zelina won with the code red. This match was more of the same of that. It's a rematch alert. Boop, boop, boop. It is what it is. We know they're coming every Monday night. It's just a matter of how many we get. This is the second one. Ended the same way. Zelina, code red, pins, 1, 2, 3. We got new women's tag champs. I get excited every time this happens because it's like a reset button and hopefully they do something with it. We'll see how that works this time though. Zelina has the mic work, Carmella has the character work. They can really do something with these. It's just a matter of if they let them and if they put women in the division to make it work. Please, WWE, get your ish together. Get it together and let this division work. Give it time, let it happen. On to the next segment though. Congratulations, this is Carmella and Queen Zelina. Much deserved. Back to the backstage. Here comes Sami Zayn again. He goes, Vince, I found it. I got it for you. Here's the deal. Vince is excited. In comes Austin Theory holding the egg. That's it. It was that easy. Everyone else is back there destroying things, and here's Sami Zayn. He found him in like 15-20 minutes. Kind of weird. Kind of flat. Stupid egg. But it is what it is, and I really like what it led to. Vince is like, why did you do that? And he goes, Austin Theory, I wanted to take a selfie with it. That fits Austin Theory's character. Vince is like, you got so much promise. I can't believe you did that. But I like you. And he gives him the title shot instead of Sami Zayn. What the? How you gonna take away Sami Zayn's title shot? This is a once-in-a-lifetime generational talent. And you're taking away his title shot. It's nonsense. There's a conspiracy going on. Sami Zayn deserves better, but I can't be too mad because you know I loves me some Austin Theory, and he's getting a title shot with Big E. Thank goodness. I cannot wait to see that match, and it will happen in the main event. Now, we go to the next segment. We get a 24/7 title. It's Shindig. Reggie takes on Cedric Alexander in a match, so no one can interfere. Rules thrown out the window. Interesting here, Cedric Alexander basically slapped Reggie. This wasn't a contest. The whole little flippy do stuff Reggie does doesn't work against Cedric, and he beats him 1, 2, 3. After the match, you see the crowd just coming, and it's a bigger crowd than normal. And Cedric's all like, not paying attention to what's behind him. Here comes Dana Brooke. Crossbody. Rolls him up, pins him 1, 2, 3. Dana Brooke's new champion. Everyone else that came out there to do something just looks on like, what do? We don't know what to do. As if there hasn't been a woman champion before. Roll her up, take that belt, get out of there. It is what it is though. It's a 24/7 title. You take it or leave it. If you don't like it, skip it because it's nothing new, nothing great. If you do like it, it's not as funny as it usually is, but it is there. Okay, on to the next segment. We got Dom and Ray in the back, and Dom is apologizing. I'm sorry I just stood back and didn't help you last week, Daddy. Ray says, it's cool, Dom. I've been doing this for a long time. Undertaker, Kane. He's just listen, all the big guys he's wrestling in the back. This is no different. We'll take care of Bobby tonight. And that's what we come out to next. You get a Bobby Lashley versus Dom and Ray handicap match. Very entertaining. That's all I'm going to say. Watch it. It's a very entertaining match. And I really like the attention to tagging people in and out. I like it. It's a simple rule, and I like it when it's followed. Don't just come in when you want and leave when you want. Stay in as long as you want. That's not how tag team works. They did it right. This match was very entertaining. I'll just let you know in case you don't want to watch it. Bobby does win, but you will be very entertained with this match. And if it wasn't for the main event, this would be the match of the night. I just really enjoyed it, which is very rare for me to say about a Dominic Mysterio match. But go to the back. Boom, Big E interview. A lot of interviews, a lot of promo segments tonight, but I feel like every single one of them kind of served the purpose outside the Bianca one. Get rid of that one and everything else just kind of flows together really well. Big E talks about he's taken the loss to Roman at Heart, which is good. You know, he put all his whole into that match. It was a great match. I'm sure you all saw, and it really showed that he belongs in that main event spot. And he's really taken it to heart that he lost it. But then after that, he goes, but we're done with that. I got Seth on my back. I got Kevin Owens waiting for me. And I got a real problem in Austin Theory tonight. I love that he puts Austin Theory over here. You can tell they have big plans for this kid in the future. Please do not F this up, WWE. Austin Theory is a superstar. I've said it 100 times. He has John Cena vibes to him. I'm not saying he's John Cena. He has John Cena vibes to him. He can be that guy. But that's the interview. Commercial break. Come back to commercial break. There's Liv Morgan with the interview. Now, the interview, like I said, very heavy in the interview and promo segments tonight. Liv Morgan is doing her yada yada, same thing. At least we won. No, you should be pissed. You should be pissed. She's not. In comes Becky, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where later she would come in and she would spit that fire. Becky buried Liv Morgan yet again, and all Liv Morgan could do is just sit there and cry. And Becky said, that's embarrassing too. Liv had enough, she slapped her, walked off. Becky's like, just watch the promo. It's fantastic. I can't say enough good things about Becky on the mic. And I shouldn't even have to tell y'all at this point. You should know. Next segment, Damian Priest and Apollo Crews in the ring, going back and forth, yada, 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 yada. Damian Priest says, why don't you shut up and accept my challenge? Apollo Crews says no. That's weird. You're getting offered a United States Championship match and you turn it down. Don't understand that. But what happens next makes me happy because Sami Zayn said, I'm not leaving Monday Night Raw empty-handed. I will take that challenge. And he even he even said something about like what I just said. I think it's kind of stupid. You wouldn't take that challenge, so I will. What we have next, another great match that we haven't seen yet, so it's good. We're not getting the show full of rematches. Sami Zayn gave it his best. In the end, he ended up causing Damian Priest to snap. We're getting a little Jekyll and Hyde action with that. He snaps, finishes Sami Zayn off. Champion wins. 1, 2, 3. Poor Sami Zayn. Poor Sami Zayn. I hope things turn around for this man soon. Okay, but that's that. Then we go to the back. Austin Theory's coming to the ring. He stopped. He cuts a promo, and he lets it know, I'm the future. We know this. But he cuts the promo and just adds to the list of things this kid is good at. Vince knows I'm the future. I know I'm the future, and everyone here soon is going to know I'm the future. He goes to the ring. We get a Big E versus Austin Theory match. Before the match starts, out comes Seth Rollins. We get two Seth Rollins dance things going on in the one night. I'm not ever going to complain about that. Match starts. It's a great contest. Halfway through the contest, Kevin Owens comes out. Him and Seth bickering back and forth at each other. Austin Theory was given this opportunity to show out, and that's exactly what this kid did. He let everyone know. He put the world on notice. I have arrived. I belong here. End of the match comes, and it's a great match. It's another match you should be watching. This Raw was great with the matches. It's not a wrestling heavy one as the past few weeks have been, but the matches that did happen were great outside of the Bianca, Tamina. Even what was the other rematch? The Carmella, Zelina, Rhea, Nikki match. It wasn't even bad. You just have seen something to that extent. But I'm getting off course. Back to the real deal. Big E, Austin Theory, great match. You should watch it. It ends when Austin Theory gets distracted by Seth and KO bickering. Big E pins him 1, 2, 3 after the big ending. And then after that, Kevin Owens, I think he threw Seth in, and Seth got the big ending, and KO just was running his mouth from the top, says, I'm waiting, I'm coming for that title. And Big E's like, you do something. And then Seth's just knocked out, just fuming mad because he just got the big ending. And that's the show. Good show. The the fact that it's better than the go-home show is sad, but it's nice to know that you can tune in and you can watch a good Monday Night Raw with fresh matchups. And at this point, maybe ending the brand split is probably a good thing after watching the show, because we get a lot of fresh faces, fresh matchups, and tonight felt like a good show, and I think it's because of just the variety of things happening, and you don't get that with a brand split. I've always been for the brand split. Now I'm saying that it might be a good idea to look into getting rid of it. And it will help Survivor Series in the future, which everyone is so mad about when it's Raw vs. SmackDown. Doesn't make sense. I'm not a big Survivor Series fan like everyone else is, but if they're mad about it, I'm not gonna tell them they're wrong. But that's what it is. I'm digressing. Raw was good. I will give it a B+. I really enjoyed the show. I think a lot of people did too. I haven't seen much negative comments about it. I'm at 21 minutes. And if you don't want to watch it, I just saved you 2 hours and 39 minutes. I appreciate the view. If you like it, like it. If you like my video, like it with the button. Click, click, click. Give me that like. Comment. Let me know how you like my recap. Let me know how good of a job I'm doing. Let me know how bad of a job I'm doing. Let me know how fresh I look with the chain and the crown of the Drip King. Let me know. Make sure you follow Wrestlebuddy. Make sure you follow us on Spotify. And make sure you're checking out all the awesome articles we got on Wrestlebuddy. And that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to go back and watch those matches I told you to. And the Becky promo. Thank you. This is your Drip King, Jimmy Baby. Boom. Goodbye.